So let's look at all the resources Sylvanas has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got 7. 7 ready resources. Draw a card. Fire Warden, just pop them out. P.S. The Lich King's gonna steal that. So he's got Assault 2, but he can't do crap. So Sylvanas can attack the Lich King. And as the Lich King, I'm just going to let it through because I'm going to block Bancroft. And that's all Sylvanas can really do. I'm screwed at this point. They're just locked down beyond utter belief. So Jaina has 5 resources ready, her only ally. We draw. Put a quest down. Play Proving Grounds. Draw a card. I still have 4 resources I can play. I got a Lady Bancroft, so I'll play her. Exhaust one of the resources. So Jaina can't do much. So one of the Bancrofts will swing. I'll protect it with the Lich King's Helmet Domination. Nothing happens. So now it's the Lich King's turn. And we're getting ready to about kill them. So the Lich King has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 abilities, or excuse me, 7 resources. Draw a card. Pain and Suffering. He had 4. So now you could do one of 2 things. You could play the Calcith Brothers, but we're almost done, so might as well just place a quest down. So we're at 8. Putricide, we've got 2 left. Play Pain and Suffering. So what I just did, so we got Putricide, he's got Summoning Sickness, he can't do jack. Pain and Suffering, opposing heroes and allies have -2 attack. Screw you, Sylvanas. So at the start of my turn, I destroy this ability. If you do, the Lich King deals 4 to every opposing hero. I'm just going to keep it up, the opposing modifier up. So I'm out of resources. I could still swing. So I'm going to do 4. There's 8. -3 is 5. I'll just kill the Fire Warden. Lich King takes 1 damage. So the Lich King is at 24, he's at 27 damage, so he's somewhere around 37 health. And there's nothing else I can do, so I'll end the turn and go to... So we'll ready our resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw a card. Veshral. Put them in our hand. Let's see what quests we got. We have Death's Gaze. Nothing in my hand, so pay 2 to complete the quest. Draw a card. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 ready resources, so draw a card. And play Kuzvun as well. Veshral and Kuzvun. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 ready. They can't do anything. Summoning Sickness. And opposing heroes and allies have -2 attack. Man, son of a gun. So you could attack with Sylvanas all you want. She ain't going to do crap. And actually, it's not a good idea because Professor Putricide will just hit you. So let's go to Jaina. You guys are obviously going to lose. I'm going to skip the turn after this. So Jaina's final turn here for Proving Grounds. So how many? So we're going to complete Proving Grounds. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests. Exhaust 2. So I've got, this is my final play, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Draw a card. Petrius Roth. We're going to lose anyways. So I'll end my turn. It's the Lich King's turn. My nose is itchy. Draw a card. Infest. Doesn't matter. Place it down. This should be turn 9. 9. Yep. So at this point, they're screwed. You could just play the Calcith Brothers. I got the Calcith Brothers over there. They ain't gonna do nothing. Just lock them down even further. Just do nothing. Skip the turn. Draw your card. On your turn, play 10. Flip the Lich King. Put my fingernail under it. So they got 1 more turn to do whatever they're going to do, and they die. So we'll rotate the turn. Everybody dies. That's the raid. So really, if you're playing Lich King, You want to interrupt, I didn't even get an interrupt this entire game, and there's only 3 in the 60 card or 61 card deck. You're going to want to interrupt the bigger cards with more cost. I know there's a whiteout that Jaina has. You're going to want to interrupt that if that ever comes into play. Make them pay for what they're playing. This is just a big stall game for the Lich King. So he got 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 25, 26, 27. So he's around 33 health. So he was at half health at 10 turns. So it would have taken them 20 turns to do anything. But then again, and that's assuming I have nothing out on the board. I had these guys locked down pretty bad. There's a Pain and Suffering. You got Putricide, Helm of Domination. Frostmourn's over there getting powered up. And then the Kalisiv brothers just locked them down eventually. These guys had nothing. So the way to really stop the Lich King is you're going to want ally control. And in Molten Core, there's a rule that says you can't get rid of the, you can't, like, remove from play the allies or send them, you can send them back to your hand, which means essentially they destroy them. Actually, you can't. That would be removing them from play. But you can do it here, and you could either send the princes or an ally, excuse me, I've got a cold, back to their hands, or you can remove them from play. So you can actually take something like Syndragosa or Professor Putricide and just banish it with a Warlock. Another good way to do this is you could play a Destruction Warlock and have those removal cards. I forget if they're I think they're Destruction, and then you can play a Mage, but you want to start interrupting the Lich King as much as you can, especially when he plays the bigger abilities. You want to make him pay as much as you can. The one trio, if any one of these 3 guys pops up, interrupt them. Do not let them come up. They will start crowd controlling like mad. So the Mage, you're going to want to lay down some interrupts and play interrupts around mid-game to the end of the game. And a good card for that, if you're playing Constructed, is a card from Drums of War known as Mystic Denial. So you pay 5, and what would happen is you play it in interrupts, but it's also an ongoing, and you can destroy it, and I believe you can have another interrupt. So you could just make a Mage interrupt deck. Out. Twisted my ankle the wrong way. Then you could have the Warlock banish some cards and additionally deal damage. And if the crowd control isn't good enough, you got to figure, well, what are you going to use as a third character? You could use a priest and start healing everybody, and you could mix certain holy abilities with discipline, because discipline puts protection on some of these allies and can give them bonuses and all that fun stuff. So you can consider that, or you can build a tanking deck. So really, I think a good combination to beat this would be a crowd control Warlock that can deal damage as well, an interrupt Mage, and you can also mix some Frost cards in there and really wreck my day as a boss, and play as a priest, a discipline holy combo priest. So that's Icecrown Citadel Raid. It's a lot of fun. It comes with everything you need to play, but as you just saw, I really don't like the stock decks. They suck. And you could play custom decks and have fun, 3 to 5 players. The more players you add, the harder it is for the boss. And I'm going to work on some custom decks for the Lich King to make this what I call the asshole version. So we'll do that. But if you have any questions or comments about the raid or what you saw today, just let me know. And if you want to buy this, you can still pick it up off of Amazon. And I'll give good word to www.coolstuffinc.com, COOLSTUFFINC.com. I was a good customer of theirs for years during college. They never screwed me, and they never treated me wrong. It could be a little pricey sometimes, but it's a business. You got to make money. So they got excellent prices on booster packs, too. I think it was like $1.69 for the newest one. And I really like how Cryptozoic is putting 36 packs in there, 16 cards per pack. It was 36 packs per box, so that's really cool. So they've got good prices. You can support your local card store, but I'm going to do that when I move and buy supplies and stuff and pay to play in there with friends. But it's cheaper to get booster packs online. So Cool Stuff Inc. is a really good source, and so is Amazon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.